Construction Stories Part 93. It's 2:15 in the morning on a Wednesday. Yeah. So yesterday I totally thought that I recorded a video that I was actually kind of happy with, like I wasn't disappointed in it or anything, but it turns out my phone, which is also my camera, was not feeling so hot that day, and so it didn't even record it, and for the rest of the night it just was tripping, like, completely. It was just weird. Anyways, stuff that happened tonight. Oh man, what did happen tonight? Well, one thing that happened tonight is I was shoveling up slurry, which is just kind of like dirt, I guess, but it's also kind of like concrete, but it's not either of them. It's really gross, though. I was just shoveling up straight up inches of this stuff. Like, here's the ground, and then there's like this much of this stuff, so you would step in it. You'd be like, oh, the ground's right here. And then you just step right. It was gross. Anyways, I'm shoveling this up, putting it in a wheelbarrow, and then taking it over to a eco pan so that I don't harm the ecosystem. And I just scooped up this shovel load and was just about to dump it, and I noticed something sticking out of it. I'm like, what? This is mud. This is not sticky stuff. Like, it's not a solid. And so I reach over and I pull it out, and it's a pair of pliers. I'm like, bro, it's my lucky day. And I keep doing my stuff, and one of the carpenters walks by, and he's like, hey, what's that? He's like, oh, that's a pair of pliers I found. They're mine. Bug off. And he's like, no. Let me see those. And he looks at him and wipes off the mud, and it's green, which is apparently the color of his crew. And he's like, wait, I think these might be this one guy's. Like, you go right ahead, man. You go right ahead. I have my own pliers. And he's like, thanks, dude. And it was just, I don't know, I could have like pushed it and just had them for myself, but I already have my own pair of pliers, and I don't really need an extra pair, and that pair specifically was kind of crappy anyways. So, I don't know, that was just a thing that happened. Man, yesterday was made for a decent video, but today I'm just not feeling it. Well, I am feeling it. Yesterday I actually stayed up until about 5 in the morning watching an anime, and I woke up at 2 o'clock today, which is, if anybody knows, I start getting ready for my job at 2:45. So I woke up and like checked my watch and was like, okay. And so I just got ready for work and went. I don't know. Life is life, is life, is life. Something else that happened today, we're picking wire, because that's just what we do. And like carpenters come up on and start picking wire with us. Now, they're doing this because the guys that run the show, they're like, hey, we need to get this done. And we're like, we're trying, and they're like, you're not doing it good enough. But carpenters aren't supposed to do laborer work, and laborers aren't supposed to do carpenter's work. Likewise, iron workers aren't supposed to do either of their work, and elevator workers aren't supposed to do anybody's work. And everybody else isn't supposed to do elevator work. So it's just like the thing. They divide us into unions so that each union can be specifically good at what they're a union of. And we're having carpenters pick wire with us, and I don't know, it was fine because it had to happen, and it was like really stressing. It was a thing that was like had to get done, but it was also like, you shouldn't be here, man, because what they're also doing is they're taking our work, which means they're getting paid to do the stuff that we would otherwise be getting paid to do. So, I don't know. I don't really care all that much, but I should. Either way, I'm gonna pack up some junk and go over, take it over. Yep. I hope you have a wonderful evening. I know I'm gonna have a halfway decent one. So yeah, catch you later, alligator.